Hey you guys, welcome! Okay, today we are doing a skincare party. Easy peasy. We're gonna use the flip chart. We made this for you guys to make it easy, to make it simple. You can follow along, you can read, okay? Well, unless you need glasses like me, which is often. So you don't have to do everything perfect. It doesn't have to be exact. Have fun with your guests, right? You guys, we're gonna have a good time. They are so sweet to do this with us. We're gonna have a really good time. So just follow along. But most of all, I want you to remember when you do your skincare party is that it doesn't have to be perfect, and have fun. We're all here to have a really good time. So first I wanna say, welcome everyone, and thank you so much to my hostess Nikki. Thank you for having your friends over, for doing this. I appreciate it so much. You are helping me get closer to achieving my goal of driving a pink Escalade. I do have a pink car, but I want the bigger pink car. So by doing this, this takes me that much closer to my goal. So thank you. Well, I would love to meet everybody here. So we're gonna go around the table, and here's what you're gonna do. You're gonna say your name, and then you're gonna say what makes you awesome in this world. One thing that makes you awesome in this world. But you don't get to say like being a mom or being a wife, because that makes us awesome anyway. So say one thing that makes you awesome in this world. Go for it.
My name is Nikki, and I encourage people.
Yay! Yeah.
My name is Ellen, and I like to have fun with my friends.
My name is Laura, and I'm an engineer.
That is uniquely awesome. I like that.
My name is Idel, and I have a great family.
Good. See? All right. Well, good. Okay, today I'm going to tell you a little bit about our agenda for today. It's going to be fun. It's going to be easy. It's going to be fun. You're going to have the best time. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a little bit about me, a little bit about how I ever came to doing this job. Squirt, wash, wipe again, do it again. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about our company. We're going to try our products. I'm not going to do them. You're going to do them, and you're going to fall madly in love. So most people, you're probably going to try them and want every single thing in the entire line, but I'm going to hold you back from buying everything that we make. And we're really going to focus in on just our main skincare, the Miracle Set today, but you're going to love it. You're going to love it. And then we're going to get a chance to earn some free products. Anybody like free? Everybody likes free, right? Some free products. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about the Mary Kay opportunity, because I think in the world, we all know kind of how doctors make money and teachers and all that, but I think very few people actually get the Mary Kay gig. And so I'm going to tell you about it. And then after that, I'm going to meet with each one of you individually right over there, because I think women kind of want to make their buying decisions one-on-one. And so that's what we're going to do. So we're just going to do that. Whoever has to leave first, just meet with me over there, and that's what we're going to do. All right, look at these beautiful graphics. Isn't this wonderful? I'm going to turn this over to Callie, and I'm going to have Callie share with you a little bit about her quick eye story. Now, I don't want to necessarily stop the party, but I want to explain to you why I'm going to have Callie do this. I'm going to show you my story as well, but my story is really dramatic, to be honest with you. I have a story of cancer, but most people do not. So we wanted to show you a story that is a little less dramatic, but how you're going to tailor your eye story to really connect with your guests, because that's really, really important. Okay. Callie, come on in.
So I'm going to share just a little bit about my Mary Kay journey, and it's kind of funny to be standing here doing that, because I was the girl that would have never thought that I would be a Mary Kay consultant. I graduated from college and got a job working for NBC News in Memphis, Tennessee. So I was very goal-oriented and really focused on that. But what happened was, the longer that I was there in corporate America, the more I felt overworked, underpaid, underappreciated. I don't know if anybody's ever felt like that. And I worked with a lot of women that felt the same way, so that didn't always make for the best working environment. But I felt kind of stuck there though. I really didn't know what else to do with my degree. I worked too many hours to go back to school. I worked about 50 to 70 hours a week. So I think of myself as just sort of lost at that time, and not totally unhappy with my life, but really trying to think about what I could do next, and just to kind of live out my priorities and the things that were important to me, because I didn't have any time for friends or fun or anything like that. So for me, Mary Kay was a total whim. I was using the cleanser in the shower one morning, and it was kind of like the angels sang and the light came in, and I thought, oh, even the guys I work with wear makeup. because they're on TV, right? And I thought, I may not be able to sell to some of those women, but I bet I could sell to some of those guys. So I became a Mary Kay consultant that day. And I was scared to death because I thought, what will people think? I'm way too busy. I've never sold anything before. I was in Girl Scouts and my mom sold all the cookies. And I really didn't wear any makeup. I knew eyeshadow went on the eye, but that was like the extent of it. But more than anything, I felt like I had hope for the first time in a long time. Hope to just make some new friends, have a little extra spending money, have something fun in my life. So that's why I started Mary Kay, and I was a student of it because I didn't know how to do any of it. So I felt like if someone was willing to teach me, I was really willing to learn. And 6 months later, I quit my job, and I've been full-time with Mary Kay ever since. And one of the greatest joys that I have is that I get to now offer that opportunity to other people. The neatest story, one of my consultants last year is an occupational therapist, and she went to her daughter's program at school one day, and she had to rearrange her schedule, but she made it there. And the program was over, and all the little girls and boys went back to their desks, and their parents came over, and she went over to her daughter's desk and was going to start to talk to her, and she looked over in the corner of the room, and there was one little girl who didn't have a mom or a dad or a grandparent there, and she had her head down on the desk just like that, and she was crying. And my friend looked over at her and she thought, never do I want to have my daughter be the one to not have a parent there. And she said, at that moment I knew I was going to make Mary Kay work no matter what. And she also said, as she looked over that little girl, she thought, I bet her mom or dad really wished that they were here today. So she also wanted to have the opportunity for women to make choices too. Isn't that a cool story? And when she told me that, I get kind of teary-eyed every time I say it because I thought, I had no idea when I said yes to Mary Kay that someone like Shannon would be given the opportunity to do that too. So that's what I love about it. And the last part of my story that's been so exciting, I love the extra money and the cars and the travel. It's been really fun. But a few years back, I started a support group for women that struggle with infertility and miscarriage, because that's what I went through. And I just knew that because I'm around women all the time, like this, and it's definitely a female issue, right? That I knew maybe there was something more to Mary Kay than just makeup. And so because I was around women that had some of the same things going on, their family members did, started that support group, and I'm so excited to say we have almost 500 women in the group. It's across the country, and we've seen over 100 babies born or adopted. Isn't that cool? And my kids are part of it too. I do have 2 miracle babies, and every night they pray for Mommy's Hope girls that want to be mommies. So you never know. When you're saying yes to Mary Kay, you never know. At first, again, it was just the extra money or the fun, but it has led to be so much more. So watch what we do today. You never know. If your little heart is tugging, it might be something for you too. All right, so now that you've heard just a little bit about my story, I'm going to tell you just a little bit about Mary Kay, the company. So first, this is an all skate. Everybody gets to shout out. Can anyone here guess how old Mary Kay, the company, is? Anybody?
50 years.
50 years?
60?
60?
65.
Is it on there? Are you all cheating?
Nope.
It's not on there? Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure we were paying attention. This is a new flip chart for me, guys, so I don't know. Okay, did you say an answer, Ellen?
I would say 70.
70? What do you think, Laura?
65.
65. Okay, ding, 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 ding. Winner! 53 years as of this filming. We're in our 53rd year. And Mary Kay, by the way, the woman, is a real person. And she was definitely a woman for her time. If you think about where our country was 53 years ago. To this day, we are still family owned, but we have now grown to be a multi-billion with a B, dollar company in more than 37 countries around the world. Cool. We are now the #1 skincare company and #1 color company in the United States. And we're so pumped because we just moved from #6 to #5 globally. So imagine all of those other brands out there, and we're #5. So thank you. Thank you. And buy a lot today so we can move up to #4. Okay. We are debt-free and we have amazing priorities. I mentioned those earlier, that they were important to me. God first, family second, and career third. So that's a really neat part. Our products are manufactured right here in the good old USA, and we don't do any animal testing. In fact, we were the first cosmetic company to sign with PETA, and so we don't test on animals, we test on people, which is why y'all are here today. And the last part I want to share is that the Mary Kay Foundation, it's such an incredible charitable part of what we do. It supports the fight against cancers that affect women, and we donate $20,000 each grant to 150 women's shelters every year. And when we're filming this right here in Pensacola, I want you to know that our Favor House right here has now so far received 2 of those grants. So women and children in our community are safe tonight because you all are using and trying Mary Kay. So when you shop with us, you do make a big difference in a lot of ways. Okay, are you guys ready to get started with our amazing skincare? I know women love choices, so I'm gonna share with you our 4 main skincare lines that we have, and I'll let you know which one we're gonna try today. So briefly, let me tell you first about the Botanical skincare line right here. This is a formula for anyone with sensitive skin and for young women that maybe aren't quite ready and needing that anti-aging yet. Anybody know any of those? I know you got one at your house, right? But they do want to use good skincare, and it gets them into the habit of it. I call it our clean and green line. Even the products packaging are recyclable. Next is our Clear Proof skincare line right here. This is our incredible acne fighting line. It's very powerful, but the key to this, it's not drying and harsh like a lot of other lines on the market are, and the results are super fast and amazing. The Miracle Set right here, this is the one we're gonna try today. The Miracle Set comes in formulas for normal to dry skin. Who's got normal to dry skin over here? Anybody? I think we had mentioned when we talked earlier, normal to dry and combination to oily. Look at that. The line down the middle, right? And you know, sometimes when seasons change too, you might be on one side of the table or the other. That's okay. But today, that's where we are, and it is our most popular skincare line and formula. This is for women that maybe have that moderate signs of aging, and we're gonna experience that one today. Slows down the signs of aging. Then we have our Time-Wise Repair Voluform set. This is our Prestige line. Kind of looks like it, doesn't it? This is more for the advanced signs of aging, and it's for women that want to turn back time, that want to back it up. Back it up. Or maybe for those of us that are a little more high maintenance. And if it's Prestige, that's the one we want to use. It is the most powerful anti-aging line that we have. And today, because we're trying the Miracle Set, I want to mention you do get a second complimentary appointment. So you may want to try another skincare line at that one. That's perfectly fine. But I also want you to know that not every woman falls into one category. So sometimes you might need bits and pieces of the other line, and that's perfectly fine. Our skincare lines are the same pH balance, so you can mix and match. So there might be times when you need all the anti-aging you can get and an acne gel for those little spots, right? I mean, it's so cruel, but it happens, right? Or you might want to pick a mask out of one of those because you just love the way that that feels, and you spend lots of times in a bubble bath with the mask on. Anybody have time for that? Okay. I know I don't, but I'm just saying, if you did. So just know that they can be mixed and matched and find the perfect combination, and we can customize those for you. So we're gonna do our Miracle Set today. Are you all ready? Ready for a miracle? Yes. Yeah? Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. This is another part where I would love some interaction. There are 5 things that we should be doing to our skin, our face, every single day. Who can guess what those might be? Some of them are more obvious than the others. What are 5 important things? Cleanse. That's the first one. You guys, that's the first thing on here. Very good. Cleanse. What else? Moisturize. Someone give you the answers? Cleanse and moisturize, 2 very important things. Anyone else? What else do we need to protect? Okay. We need to protect our skin, absolutely. And there's 2 more. These 2 are the harder ones. Anybody guess what else? Tone or freshen. I think you should just come right here. Yeah. We have our new person leading our skincare party, Ellen. And the last one, anybody know this last one? Exfoliate. Exfoliate, get rid of that dead, dry skin. So we're gonna do all 5 of those things really quickly. As a matter of fact, 3 of those are in our cleanser. So this is called our 3-in-1 cleanser, and it does cleanse and it tones and exfoliates all in one. So it's called Time-Wise 3-in-1. Very easy. We're gonna have you pick up your cleanser with your fingers. So it's in your first well marked number 1. How do you like that? So go ahead and scoop that up with your fingers. And you're gonna start to do up and out on your skin, just like this. And I'll tell you a little bit about it, and then you're also gonna use the brush that's sitting next to you. But for right now, go ahead and just massage that in. The cleanser comes in 2 formulas. We mentioned that. We have one for normal to dry skin, and we have one for combination to oily. Did you all feel the beads or see the beads in there? Okay, those burst on your face. And those help to do the cleansing, exfoliating, and toning all at once. So go ahead and get that rubbed in. At home, you're gonna want to do your neck and down and even the back of your hands if you want. Once you get that rubbed in, you can wipe your fingers on your washcloth, and I'm gonna tell you about our next step. Okay, feeling good so far? Good. When's the last time you washed your face in front of a group of other women? It's kind of funny when you think about it, isn't it? Okay, well, the next product that I'm gonna introduce to you is one of my favorites. This is our Skinvigorate Cleansing Brush. And we're gonna let you all experience this. Now, I find that it's nice and when it's wet. So you're gonna take your little squirt bottle and kind of just dampen right there, dampen your little brush. And then you're gonna turn it on. The bottom button is the power button, just like that. That's a fun part too, isn't it? And the top part is your speed. So you have your slow or your fast speed. So if you can pay attention and do 2 things at once, like chewing gum and like walking, right? Or patting your head and rubbing your tummy, you're gonna go ahead and start cleansing, and I'm gonna tell you about it. So we'll see how this works, okay? So just like maybe 15 seconds in each little area, you'll see how soft it is. But has anyone ever remembered spending the night at a girlfriend's house and forgetting your toothbrush? And then trying to brush your teeth with your finger. Ew, right? Slimy, it didn't feel as good. Well, that is the kind of experience you're gonna get when you try to wash your face without a cleansing brush. Using this cleansing brush gets your face 85% cleaner than just using your fingers or a washcloth. We like cleaner. Cleaner is better than just clean, right? That's a big difference. And this is a very powerful cleansing. It allows your skincare to penetrate the skin even more. And you can tell an immediate difference.
This is so awesome.
Don't you? I'll just give you a minute to experience it.
Oh my God. Awesome.
You know what's even better? It comes with batteries, right? Batteries included, and it comes with 2 of those cleansing brush heads, and they're color-coded. So there's 2 different colors, so if you share the shower with somebody else and you don't want their germs, no worries, you just make sure you hide yours and bring it to the shower. It's fully immersible, so you can take it into the shower with you, and you don't have to recharge it because it's got its own batteries right there. Okay, the only hard part is to get people to stop doing this at the party. Enough, people, enough. Okay, once you feel that you've experienced it enough, go ahead and turn it off. That's your bottom button. And some of you may want to look at, you might say, I already washed my face today and there's still dirt, cleanser, oil. And then take your washcloth and you can go ahead and finish the cleansing process. And once you're done, just note, how does your face feel? It should feel nice and fresh and clean. I used to think if my face was tight and dry, it was clean. It was just tight and dry. So it should feel fresh, squeaky clean almost. Good. And this brush is gentle enough to use morning and night. So you might want 2 of them. One in your shower, one at your sink. That way if you're feeling lazy, you just grab whichever one's closer. Okay. Great. And you can feel your skin and see how great it feels. All right, well, we've done 3 of the steps of our skincare, so we're gonna move on to our 2 supplements called our Day and our Night Solution. And the next 2 products here are kind of like a married couple. They work together, and these are gonna be used to fight the signs of aging in your skin. They're not moisturizers, they're anti-aging products or supplements. So we're gonna go ahead and have you take the Day Solution, which is in your second well, mark number 2, and go ahead and put this on your face. You can either put it all over, or if you really want to see if there's a difference, you can put it on half. And I'll tell you a little bit about it. You're also going to put your Night Solution either on your neck or on your elbow, somewhere where you can see both of them. We don't want to confuse your face, right? The Day Solution has an SPF sunscreen of 35. Weren't we talking about protect as one of the important parts of taking care of your skin? It also protects your skin from UVA rays that age and UVB rays that burn. So we've got them both. This product also, I like the way we put this, relaxes expression lines. That's such a nice, sweet way of saying it, isn't it? And it softens the skin. So you need your cup of coffee in the morning and your day solution, and you're good to go. Then the night solution, so apply that somewhere so you can see how it feels, has these little beads hanging out, kind of like stars in the sky, right? And these are our Nutra beads. They have vitamins, peptides. Basically, they just fight aging for you while you sleep. You sleep, they fight aging. And I find you can literally feel it tightening and working. Like, yeah, I know. Everyone wonders why the bottle's so small, right? Because they're thinking of all the places to tighten and lift and have it work. I think personally, it's like chocolate. It gives you immediate satisfaction when you use it. So I mentioned these are the husband and wife. So this will help you remember them because they are called the protector and the corrector of our skin. I'll let you guess who's who, right? Protector, corrector, get it? Okay, so that's our day and night solution. How's that feel? Should feel light, refreshing. Did it relax those expression lines? Okay, immediately, like chocolate, right? Immediate satisfaction. Well, we're gonna do our final step in our traditional skincare here. Can you believe it? Like, you guys could do this at home, right? I'm explaining a little bit here, but it would take, what, a minute or two? We're gonna move on to our moisturizer, our Time-Wise Age-Fighting Moisturizer. And I have a question for you all again. You've been very good participants, so let's keep it going. Anyone know the difference between a raisin and a grape? Yeah. One has moisture and one does not. Which one would we prefer to look like? I think we prefer to have moisture. So this is the most important thing we can do to our skin, especially as we get a little bit older. Like the cleanser, it comes in 2 formulas. So it comes in a normal to dry formula and a combination to oily formula. So we can go ahead and apply this as well. This is in your 4th. Well, we're just going in order. It reduces the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, so it does help with anti-aging as well. And it hydrates for up to 10 hours. And that 10-hour difference is really what allows you to know it's a high quality product. Because many of them on the market, just maybe 1 to 2, and you're already starting to feel the need. Maybe you're feeling oily or maybe you're feeling dry. So you can smooth that up and into your skin. And how does that feel? Does it feel great? Fantastic. All right, well, there's one part of the face we don't want to forget about. And this is our eye area. So we're gonna experience and sample our Time-Wise Firming Eye Cream because this is a special part of the face that we want to use our Miracle Set everywhere else except for this. Have you ever noticed that the first place that women will show signs of premature aging is around our eyes? That's it. And so the reason for that is the skin is thinner. It's only about 1/4 of an inch thick. There's fewer oil glands under the eyes. That's why teens, it's their one area they don't get acne, right under there. We also can retain moisture under our eyes, AKA puffiness. So it needs some extra attention. And facial moisturizers, this is so interesting. They're designed to plump the skin up. And so the last area that we want plumper too is right under here. That's why you want to have specifically a product that says the word eye in it. Okay, so I have put that down in your well number 5. Take your ring finger, it's your weakest finger, and just dab it in to the eye cream. During the day, I just pat it. This is called the occipital bone, by the way, in case anyone wanted to know. But I just pat it under the eye and around. At night, I go ahead and pat it all over the eyelid, and maybe sometimes here and a little bit there, anyways. But it is designed for the eye right there. So pat, 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 and the warmth from your skin will draw it up. So you don't have to get it real, real close. Pat that under there. It just is soothing, isn't it? Oh, it helps to just tighten, lighten, brighten, make that eye area look like you're well rested. I'll use some of that too. Okay. Ha 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 ha. Making jokes over here, right? Okay. All right, well, we have completed our Time-Wise Miracle Set skincare for the day. I know that some of you, you're like, I'm good to go. I'm ready to go take a nap. I don't need anything else. If you're heading to the grocery store afterwards, you see the whole city at the grocery store when you have a bare face on. We do have one more product that you are welcome to use today if you're gonna go see some people. Otherwise, I've just gotten you ready for bed, so you're good. But the product that you're gonna experience if you want to have a little bit of that coverage and that even skin tone is called CC cream. And think about if foundation and moisturizer had a love child. It would be CC cream. This is the result. And maybe one of y'all at the end, if you would just hold up the CC cream bottles for us so you can see, doesn't that look wonderful? Yes, so fun. CC stands for complexion correction. And it's a perfect combination of a lightweight moisturizer and a light coverage foundation, and it even has SPF 15 in it. So it's great for that incidental sun that you weren't expecting. It does a lot of different things. As a matter of fact, I think some of them are even written here. Evens your skin tone, reduces redness, moisturizes, does it all. So you'll fall in love. So we'll take just a moment here, and if you do want to have a little bit of CC cream, it's just a pump, and you do a couple dots, dot, 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 blend it in, and we're good to go. Okay, let's have a quick review of what we just did. We're gonna cleanse our face morning and night. Pretty good? With our 3-in-1 cleanser. Then we're gonna add in our day and night solution. Remember, protector, corrector, they're married. We're gonna top it off with our moisturizer right here. And then don't forget, if you need to, I think we all agree we do, our eye cream and then a little bit of our CC cream, and you're good to go. So before we finish our review, why doesn't everyone go ahead and lift their mirror out of their tray? It just comes out just like this. Just lift it straight out and just kind of hold it up and get a good look at your skin. Beautiful, soft. Great, good job. Y'all did such a good job. So proud of you, good job.
Okay, so that was the review of products from Callie, and now we're gonna transition to me for this next part of the party. Okay, now I love this. So the greatest, biggest, most honkinest compliment you can possibly give me, other than telling me my hair looks good and then I might look skinny, is to refer me to your friends. So that is how we build a business in Mary Kay, simple referrals. But it's probably not the way you think. So I'm gonna hand you guys this document, just with a little spit on it, you're welcome. All right, and you can see I am not just looking for any girl. And it says incredible things on it. Then I don't see my glasses. But this is a real thing that happens in parties, people. So I lose my glasses all the time. Okay, so who do you know? I am not just looking for you to give me a list of people, and I am not just asking you to flippantly give me your friends' names. I am looking for specific women. I am looking for, as you can see, the millennial. She's over 20, she's under 30, she's proud of it, she's fabulous, she's young. I'm looking for that incredible woman in her 50s. But I am not gonna text her, I'm not gonna be scary Kay, crazy lady, I'm not. This is what she's gonna hear from me. She's gonna hear from me that you think she is the most fabulous woman. I probably won't say in her 50s just in case she doesn't want somebody to know. One of the most fabulous women she knows, that you know, and you want to gift her with a $25 gift certificate and a complimentary pampering session from you. So that is what she's gonna get from me, and that is what I do with the referrals. So I'm gonna turn on some music. I'm gonna let you guys take out your phones and fill that form up. And when you fill it up, you're gonna get a super duper fabulous gift from me. Super duper, not like a car. It's gonna be smaller than a car.
The Escalade.
It's not gonna, yeah, it's gonna be a little smaller than that. So I'm gonna turn on some music, maybe. You ready? And there you go. You need that up. Okay, thank you guys so much for that. That is, like, truly, that is honestly the greatest compliment you can give me and the greatest gift you can give me, that just, that guarantees you a ride in the Escalade, right? Because that's what we're going for in my new Mary Kay car. All right, thanks you guys. All right, now I want to tell you a little bit about Mary Kay. Like I said, I think a lot of people know how other people make money and very few people understand how Mary Kay works. So I share it with everybody. It might not be for you, totally okay. I think it should be for you, but I'm just saying. But let me tell you a little bit about it. So we earn money two ways in Mary Kay. Two ways. We earn 50% on everything we sell, 50%. So when you purchase $5,000 today, which is very normal, I'll make $2,500. I'm just kidding. It's usually $3,000. And another important thing is that we make money at the time of the sale. So that $5,000 you're probably going to purchase today, I'm going to take that $2,500 home today. I'm totally kidding. No, but we make the money at the time of the sale. The reason I say that is because there are a lot of direct sales companies that they get paid the month after rather than at the moment at the time of the sale. So I think for people who need something that is more immediate, like I need a new, it's an emergency situation of a new pair of shoes. Those happen a lot, right? That you have that opportunity that you can go out, have a little class and do that. So I really love that. It's a consumable product. That means my customer is washing this down the sink every single night. And there's a reorder business. So no matter what business you're thinking about getting into, make sure that you have a product that's a reorder product so that just builds and builds and builds and builds, right? You want to make sure you have that. We don't have any territories and we don't have quotas. I love that. Now we do have quotas when we want to win an Escalade. That's why we're doing this, right? We do have quotas, but those are quotas we elect to have, but otherwise we don't. My mother is a CPA and she's in Mary Kay, and she orders a couple of times a year to get a great discount on her products because she was a little upset that I was taking too long to mail it to her. So she lives out of state and she gets all her own products and she loves it. She loves servicing herself and one other person at the office, and she loves that, and that's it. And that's totally okay. We have a ton of prizes and perks. About the cars. We have trips. Enjoy. This is Mary Kay. Callie has been on countless trips with Mary Kay. Rome this year, as I recall. That they spoil us rotten. And this year, I have the privilege, I'll be going to Alaska, care of Mary Kay. So I'm excited. We teach you how to do the business step by step. I think that is so important because I say this with love, but even to this day, I would not say I'm super, super passionate about makeup or about skincare. I don't have a passion for skincare, and I don't want to always do I don't actually often ever want to do somebody's makeup because I don't think that's what this Mary Kay opportunity is about. I don't think it's about being a makeup artist or being a skincare person. I think it's about being passionate about an opportunity that really helps women a lot. That is what I'm super passionate about. I'm passionate about my friendships in Mary Kay. I think you can see that I'm great friends with Callie, and that came from two girls that met in Mary Kay. We're not affiliated, but my best friendships are all in Mary Kay, and I love that. And that came in this bag right here, this little starter bag right there. That all came from that starter bag. So whether you are thinking about this as a hobby or a small business or a big time business, it's okay. It's totally okay with us. We're not telling you to come in and do it a certain way or anything like that. We love you wherever you are. And if you want to give it a try, we would love to have you. So what happens? Let's say, how do you sign up at Mary Kay? Well, to sign up at Mary Kay, it's $100 plus tax and shipping. And a box. My UPS guy's cute. He comes to my door. And I've heard they're not all cute though. My UPS guy's cute. Comes to my door with the box, and it has this tote bag in it, and it is filled with all the skincare you see here. It is filled with liquid foundation, mineral powder, eye makeup remover, mascara, all of that for $100. $446 for $100. And what you do with that is completely up to you. Totally up to you. Whether you wanted a bag with a whole bunch of stuff or you wanted to run and build an incredible business, or maybe you really don't know, but you're willing to give it a shot because there's just something appealing, oddly appealing in this moment that you feel like you want to try, then we would love to have you. I never dreamed. My background was computer software. I promise you, I never ever thought Mary Kay was my path, but I'm so glad I was wrong and I took a chance on that. So today actually, it's bright outside. Today, our special deals just for today, just for you. Are you ready? Okay, our first set, right here, all of that stuff we tried, is the queen of everything. A $237 value for just $189, including everything you see here, plus our super fabulous roll-up bag, which I do not have one right here, but they are really great. I use them all the time. Great roll-up bag. Our princess set is a $115 value for just $99, and that's right here. And it also has the Miracle set and the CC cream. And then our basic set is a $66 value for $60. And of course, you could just choose the $100 starter kit. Whatever you want to do. We love you no matter what it is. So those are your specials for today. So, ladies, let's shop. I hope that you have enjoyed something. At a minimum, I hope that you have learned about a little bit about skincare, a little bit about the things that we're supposed to do and we don't do, that we should do on our skin every day. But I hope that you had a good time, and I hope that you learned more about Mary Kay, our company, and that you love me even more after this than you did at the beginning. So what I'm going to do is, Nikki, I'm going to meet with you first right over here, and we're just going to have an individual close. And you guys, you grab some food, grab something to drink, and then I'll just meet with each one of you individually and answer all your questions, and we'll set up your second appointment. Thanks, you guys.
And now it's time for your individual close. This is a critical part of the skincare party for many reasons, including that a lot of the things we're going to talk about are personal. Someone's skincare needs and their preferences, as well as finances. So this is a chance for you to get one-on-one with the guests at your party, really get to know them, ask them some important questions, sell skincare, book follow-up appointments, and of course find out their interest in the business. So it's a great time just to sit and to get to know someone and to get great results at your skincare party. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Ivel, why don't you come on over? Thank you so much for being at the party today.
Thank you for having me.
It was really great to just get to know you a little bit more and have fun pampering a busy mom like you. So I have some questions just to make sure I did a good job, and also to see if you had any questions today too. Okay, I think I know the answer to this first one, but I'm going to give it a shot. Did you have a good time?
I had a great time, yes.
Oh, good. I was hoping you would say that. So I know we focused on skincare today, so of course my second question is, how does your face feel?
It feels great. It really feels fresh. Not a lot of makeup, which is something that I like. It just feels light.
Light, soft. It looks really pretty and natural, which I know is what you prefer. Okay. And did you have any questions that maybe I didn't cover?
I don't think I have any questions. I think you covered everything pretty good.
Okay, good. And let me grab your profile card. I'm just going to double check and make sure there wasn't anything that you marked on here that maybe I didn't answer. We talked about the improvement of the skin tone. We talked about those fine lines around the eyes, but we got something for that, remember? Yes. And of course, controlling the oil. So yeah, you're right. It does look like all the needs that you had. We did cover that with our Miracle Set and our eye cream today. So good to go on that. Okay. Well, then the next question I have is a fun one. So, Ivel, do you want to splurge today on maybe the Queen set, or is the Princess, or the Basic, or the Starter Kit more what you wanted to do? Whatever you want to do is great with me.
Looking at all of them, I think I'm liking the Queen because I can get a lot of things for a really great price, and it includes a bag.
I know. Girls in our bags, right?
Yes.
They even monogram well, too. You know, I think that's a great choice because it does cover the skincare. And then you mentioned you like the light coverage, and we've got the eye cream going there, too. Great. Plus, you get a little bit of a deal, too. Who doesn't like that? Well, awesome. I will fill out your ticket here. But before I complete it, is there anything else that you might like to take home with you today?
Now that I'm looking at it again, there is a better value. I think I'm going to have to change my mind and go with the starter kit. It looks like I can get way more for cheaper.
I know. It is probably the best deal on here, and that's what I did. You know, I used the products for a while, and eventually I thought, I might as well get all the stuff in here, and then any of the extras, you get to shop from yourself at 50%.
Oh, that's great.
And I happen to know there's a beautiful girl in your house that probably, if she were here, our daughters, they want it all, right?
Yes.
So you could get her stuff at the great discount, too, which makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I think that's perfect.
Okay, well then instead of filling this out, in just a minute we'll go ahead and it'll just take a couple minutes. We'll order your starter kit. I can do it right here on my phone. And then we'll get that taken care of.
Sounds perfect, yeah.
Okay, so as we mentioned earlier, you do get a second appointment.
Okay.
And some women do more skincare supplements, maybe like the microdermabrasion or the facial peel, or we could get y'all glammed up and do a color appointment. And I think it might make sense if yours was maybe your first party.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, and then anything that happens, all the sales, that could go towards you now instead.
Let's do that.
Good? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's pick out a date here. We'll see
Okay.
what works best for our schedules. Do you prefer Ivelt during the week or on a weekend?
I think I'm busy during the week, so a weekend would be better.
Weekends are good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I've got this Saturday, which is about 2 weeks from now.
Mhm.
And do you prefer a morning or an afternoon?
Yeah, I think afternoons are better.
Afternoons are good. I know there's a lot of activities that happen in the morning, right? For the afternoon, would you say 3 or 4 o'clock?
I think 4 o'clock would
4
work
o'clock?
better. for
Okay,
me.
great. Let me mark that down. And 4 o'clock works for me too. Do you want to do your house or mine?
I think I'm gonna do my house.
Your house.
Yeah.
You are a beautiful hostess. I know. You're going to make the brownies though, right?
I
Yours.
will.
Okay. Then I'll be there for sure.
Okay.
And you know, that makes sense because I think your friends would love to come over to your house too. So we'll mark that down.
Okay.
And speaking of, you know what? Let me grab your Who Do You Know sheet.
Okay.
And what most girls do is we kind of got your list right there, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
Should we just see if these gals can come and join us
Sure.
at that day? I'll probably take a picture of this so we both have a copy. That way we can both not only invite them, but confirm them and make sure that they're excited about coming. They'll try what you did today,
Okay.
the miracle set, and then you get some extras. at that
Sounds like a
time.
great deal.
Okay, perfect. So all we'll do now is I've got it lined up right here, and it'll just take a couple minutes. So you'll fill out this information, and then we'll be good to go.
All right. Perfect.
Okay, thank you, Ibel.
No problem. Thank you.
Hi. Did you have fun?
I did have a great time.
Good. I'm so glad. How does your face feel?
It feels great, nice
Yeah.
and moisturized. Yes.
I know. It looks good. It looks like
Thank
clean
you.
and shiny.
Thank
Did
you.
you have any questions?
I did. I wanted to find out about some different products because I saw
Yeah.
you had an acne line as
Yeah.
well, which in my mid 40s I still have an issue with.
Yeah, very common in your 40s. I mean, I use our acne line with our prestige line, anti-aging line, doing both of them. So tell me specifically, are you dry or are you oily all the time?
I'm pretty much oily all the time, but I do have sensitive skin.
Okay. So what I'd love to do is, why don't we set up a second appointment?
Okay.
And then what I'll do is we are going to put together a customized skincare regimen for you.
Okay.
And sometimes it takes a little bit of tweaking, so don't be surprised at that. It took me, I started with more of the acne and less of the anti-aging, and then realized I could actually go less of the acne, more of the anti-aging, which is what I wanted to do, you know?
Right.
But if I just had the right balance of products, and that's what's so great is we really can interchange because they're all the same pH level, so we really can pick and choose what's what. And
Okay.
sometimes I have to use more of the acne, less of the, just different, just based on what my skin is like. So I'd love to set up an appointment with you, and let's
Okay.
do a customized appointment like that.
Okay, I would love that.
Good.
Yeah.
Is that something, do you want to just have it the two of us, or would you like to have a couple of friends over?
Well, I think it would be fun to have a couple of friends over. We can
Yeah.
make a party of it and have some champagne.
And maybe what I'll do is I'll come a little bit early.
Okay.
And then we'll do your look, and if you want to do some color stuff, we'll do that.
Okay.
And then we'll share it with a couple of friends. Okay.
Sounds great.
Okay, good. What works better for you? Beginning of the week, end of the week?
End of the week.
End of the
Let's
week.
plan.
All right, like weekend?
Let's go Thursday.
Thursday's like the greatest night for
It
me.
is
Okay,
the
so
great-
I don't know why,
okay.
but it
It's like-
literally
it
is like the
kicks
best
off
night.
the weekend.
It does. And you don't have to take away from weekends to have Thursday
Yeah.
night. It's great. Okay. Let me see what I got going on here. Hold on one second. All right. And then why don't we use from your sheet?
Okay, great.
referrals. Why don't we use this? I'll hold off on contacting them. We'll have them at your first event. And we can
Okay.
earn some free products and do all of that. What do you
Okay,
think?
that's perfect.
Okay, good. We'll do that. All right, let's pick it. All right, how about you want to do Thursday, like in 10 days? How does
In
that
10
sound?
da's, perfect.
Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. All right, I'm going to take a picture of the referral sheet
Okay.
so that I have a copy of it and you have a copy of it, and we're going to get them invited, and they're going to probably buy $5,000.
Perfect. That sounds
All right,
great.
thank you.
Thank you.